Hey folks, it's Mark here from Building the Bruce, and I just want to do a quick video for you. Currently I am sealing the deck, the wooden deck of my deck over trailer. Actually, this is 8x16 galvanized deck over 7,000 pound dual axle trailer, and I've had this about 4 years. And it's time to seal the wood. So what am I using to make this nice brown sealed color here? Well, am I using Thompson's water seal? Nope. Am I using what was that called, res wood stain? You know, the old commercials, they'd shoot it out of the end of a shotgun at the dried out wood. Nope, not using that either. Am I using something from Home Depot that's supposed to be environmentally friendly and doesn't last very long? No, I'm not using that. I'm doing what the farmers have always done when it came to sealing wood. For many generations, this is the preferred way to do it. And I can tell you, growing up on the farm, when my grandfather wanted to preserve a post in the grapes, grape post in the grapery. That's what we always called it, the grapery. They call it the vineyard now. He'd have that post soaking overnight in this, and then let it dry out for a day or two, and then we'd auger down a hole 3 or 4 feet, and in it would go. And I bet you a lot of those posts are still around today. Anyway, the secret to the sealer, to the wood stain, it's not really a secret. If you grew up on a farm, it's 50% used motor oil and 50% diesel fuel. In my case, I've got a nice dark, I believe it's a 5W20 that came out of the Colorado, and it's mixed with off-road diesel. So there's a lot of ways you can put it down. You can use an old mop. I've just got an old roller here that's not suitable anymore for house painting. Had a little bit of dried paint on it, so that's my preferred method. This will easily last 3 or 4 years. I'm being pretty liberal with it. The wood is soaking it up, that's for sure. I could probably wait an hour and go over it again and give it another coat. So the big question is, does it smell? No, it doesn't smell. I don't know what it is exactly. Certain oils, if it's like a differential fluid or some transmission fluids, they really do have that stink to them. I don't know. This just is evaporating in the air, I suppose, and getting soaked into the wood. And like, honest to God, I can't smell it at all. Would you want to do it on the deck of your house or on some cedar siding? Probably not. I'm sure you can read online. Lots of people have done it with great results. I wouldn't. I wouldn't want that to be walking on this in bare feet and possibly tracking it into the house. But for this application, something that sees industrial use, I load this trailer up with finished welding. Guys with forklifts are pretty hard on it. There's lots of scratches across the deck. Stuff's been dragged across. It's perfect for this. This is going to soak right in, and honestly, within a couple hours, it'll be ready for another coat. And in a day, I'm sure I can ask someone what they thought I put on it, and they would not know at all that it's diesel and motor oil. It's the smell's just not there. It's a big area, and it's being soaked into the wood. It is certainly, in my opinion, the best way that you can preserve wood. And you know, it doesn't ball up the water like some of those other products, and you know, it doesn't do that right from the start, but it lasts a lot longer. It probably takes me about half an hour to do this, and you know, a few dollars in diesel and some waste oil, and you know, really the finished product, it really looks good. It's nice and dark again. It is sealed up. Any oil that I get on the metal, on the galvanized metal, just go around after with a rag and wipe that off, and as long as it doesn't rain before it has a chance to soak in, you're good to go. You know, I'm not gonna be the safety police and tell you whether you should or shouldn't do this, or the environmental police and give you my opinion on that. I'm just going by, you know, trusted and true farmer knowledge. At the end of the day, it's my hard-earned money that bought this trailer, and it's my time to maintain it. So I'm gonna do what I think is the best, you know, the best solution for that job. Take it or leave it. It's up to you if you want to give it a try. Google it. Lots of guys out there do it. It is a good option for something like this. Yeah, so about 90% of it is all soaked in. There's a few kind of wet areas still, and I don't know whether that is just from the dew overnight, or those boards look like they had a pretty good cup in them. So I imagine, I'm thinking it's more of a case of the oil was sitting in there a little bit thicker. But as far as like slipperiness goes to walk on this, there you go. It's not, you know, it's not slippery at all. It's soaked right in. So and again, like, there's no smell down here with this at all. I wouldn't be able to tell what someone sealed this with if I didn't know that I had done it with that mix of used oil and diesel. But yeah, it's looking good. Okay, folks. Well, a final wrap up here for the trailer project. It's been 24 hours now. I gotta say, the second coat did take longer to dry. The first coat soaked right in. The second coat, it did take like a full 24 hours, but it is dry. The shine is gone. There's no slipperiness at all. You can't really. There's no slipperiness. Even the neighbor came down and he mentioned yesterday he could smell the diesel a little bit from the, you know, because the wind's coming out of the south right now. He could smell it. I guess he could see that it was wet sitting on the deck. Today he noted and said to me, you know, it's dry and he can't smell anything. So I think that's what it comes down to when it's and the diesel's just sitting on top of the wood. And, there's a faint odor, but once it's dry, it's gone. So it is pretty windy down here right now. So I can't 100% confirm that, but like I said, when I was putting it on, even I didn't really notice anything at all. So I gotta say that that's kind of a non-issue. Slipperiness, well, it's dry. The wood's dry now. It's not slippery at all. So I'm gonna call this one a win. And yeah. Anyway, if you got any thoughts of doing it, I'd say go for it. I can't see any downfalls to it. You got a well-protected wood surface now, and you know, can't beat the price. Okay, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.